100 rated chess, but you're cleaning up the c. If you can capture something on the c file, you must. You can only capture from the c file. If you can sacrifice a piece to a c file pawn, you must. If the c file is empty for 5 consecutive turns, you win. Okay, I don't really want to win by the last criteria, but I guess it'll be the last ledge to cling on when all lost is hope. Let's go. We get a 160 American. d4. d5. I have to say, just remembering all those 4 lines is already a challenge on its own, and validating all 4 on every single move is definitely going to cost me a lot of time. Knight f3. Knight f6. This knight may be useless though, only c-file materials can make captures. e3. I normally like bishop f5, but then on the next move I'll be forced to take his c-pawn due to the rules. So I guess, bishop g4 instead. Ha, even though this bishop cannot capture, at least it can pin and forbid his knight from moving. And he moved the knight just to prove that I'm wrong. That blunders a queen, but she's not on the c-file and neither is my bishop. e6 instead. Bishop b5. Aha. c6. Ha, now he should have already seen that my bishop is attacking his queen, so after he moves the queen away, my c-pawn can take his bishop. Yes. My c-pawn is on the c-file, c takes b5. Queen takes b5. Okay, it's time to try trapping his queen. Knight bd7. Queen takes b7. Knight b6. Blocking his queen from going backward. Queen c6. Knight fd7. Okay, maybe it's not that easy to trap the queen, but at least after knight f3 rook c8 queen b5, rook takes c2 is forced, which conveniently removes the third category of the challenge. Also, my rook being super active on the fully open c-file is definitely the most optimal situation for this challenge. What just happened? Okay, I can't take that queen, bishop e7. This game is going very wrong very quickly. Queen takes g4. Well, at least he didn't just take the other bishop and force me to end my own video. Castle. Knight f5. He's threatening checkmate, bishop f6. Knight h6. King h8. It's alright though, as long as the crazy moves don't happen anymore, I definitely can still sort this out. Knight f5 again. Okay, so the problem is that I don't have anything on the c-file to prepare for a potential capture. Let's put something on the c-file. Knight c4. Knight c3. Rook e8. On second thought, this move may actually be useless though, but it's alright, again, as long as the crazy moves don't happen again. Knight takes g7. That blunders a horsey, but it's against the rules. Rook g7. At least this should pin his knight down and it cannot move again for a while. That while didn't last for too long. There are a bunch of things I want to do, but all of them are restricted by the challenge. Queen c8. Putting the queen on the c-file. Knight takes d5. That officially blunders the queen, but we don't have the authority for that. Knight db6 instead. Okay, now he should have already seen his queen is hanging, so he can take my knight to counter-attack my queen, which is a capture that I can actually recapture. Or he can take the bishop, which blunders the queen again. Okay, you know what? I can't just sit here and let him completely destroy me like this. The only way to counter a crazy guy is to be even more crazy than him. Queen takes c6. Queen takes queen. I'm losing an entire maiden. But he ended up not taking it. Absolutely perfect. This is the one single tempo that I've been waiting for. Rook gc8. Let's go down the c-file. Knight h5. Knight takes b2. I'll empty the c-file. Worst case scenario, I'll try to win by the fourth criteria. Bishop takes b2. Captures on the c-file are forced. Rook takes c2 is forced. And I blundered my queen. Didn't happen. Rook takes b2. Alright, the c-file is empty. We'll keep it like that for 5 moves. Never mind. But that blunders a king. Checkmate. Mission accomplished.